Who is Jana Duggar's fiancé Steven Wisman? Know about their relationship. Jana Marie Wisman, born January 12, 1990, is an American television hostess. She was born to Jim Bob Duggar and Michelle Ruark in Tontitown, Arkansas. She has a twin brother, John David, the first set of twins in the Duggar family, and she is the second child in the family. Their parents were blessed with 19 other children, 10 of whom were boys and 9 of whom were girls. From her early childhood, she was homeschooled. Jana Duggar's ties not with Steven Wisman. Jana, the eldest Duggar daughter aged 34, married Wisman. This was a simple classic wedding held on the 15th August 2008 in Prairie Grove, AR, with 500 people. The two got engaged on June 15. They spoke traditional vows at the Grand at Willow Springs in the presence of 500 people. The bridesmaid of honor was Jana Duggar Seawald, and the bridesmaids included her sister-in-law Abby Duggar, sisters Joanna Forsyth, Johanna Duggar, Ginger Duggar Vuolo, and Jordan Duggar. Jana got married to Holy, and she wore an off-the-shoulder ivory satin ball gown to meet her man, her dad Jim Bob Duggar. Jana, for her part, said, the dress felt classy and a bit like a princess. About the decorations of their wedding, the couple was not very demanding, they preferred to keep it simple. Who is Steven Wisman? What does he do for a living? Steven Gerald Wisman was born on July 15, 1993, and he is the 8th in the family and the 4th of the Lauren Wisman and Gloria Wisman sons. Steven, like his other siblings, was homeschooled during his childhood. He graduated in 2011. Born into a singing and musical family, Steven was exposed to singing and the mandolin and guitar from childhood in the Wisman family ministry. They began their family band in 1999. They have also produced several albums. They occasionally tour around North America. He is talented, gifted in one-on-one conversations that motivate, and has shown a great passion for ministry. Steven is employed by his father, Lauren, in the family-owned company Wisman Enterprises, located in Milford, Nebraska. The business deals in roofing, especially in executing coating services, blasting and painting services, trenching services, and excavation services, among others. He is one, of course, with his brothers Matthias and Nathaniel. Steven holds the position of vice president and assistant manager of the company. Who is Jana Duggar's husband? Counting on, alum confirms marriage to her fiancé in super cute announcement. Counting on, alum Jana Duggar has confirmed her marriage to her fiancé Steven Wisman. Prairie Grove, Arkansas. Jana Duggar is officially a wifey now. The Counting On alum recently exchanged vows with her fiancé, Steven Wisman, who is 31 years old. The couple celebrated their union in a beautiful traditional ceremony held in Prairie Grove, Arkansas, on Thursday, August 15. The reality television star recently took to her Instagram account to officially announce her marriage. She shared the news by posting a screenshot of an article about her wedding, which was originally published by People magazine. Grateful for God's goodness to us. Link in bio, right arrow curving up, she wrote in the caption of her Instagram post. Jana comes from an exceptionally large family, being one of 19 children born to her parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, who are also proud grandparents to 33 grandchildren. Her husband, Steven, also comes from a sizable family, as he is one of 13 siblings and shares a similar upbringing, though without the reality TV aspect. Steven already had a connection to the Duggar family through his sister, Hannah, who is married to Jana's brother, Jeremiah. Steven was an usher at their wedding in March 2022. He is the assistant manager at Wisman Enterprises, a licensed pilot, enjoys woodworking, and is dedicated to fitness. Jana Duggar and Steven Wisman exchanged their vows in front of 500 guests. Jana Duggar and Steven Wisman, who got engaged on June 15, said their vows at the Grand at Willow Springs in a ceremony attended by 500 guests. Jana Duggar Seawald was the maid of honor, and bridesmaids included Abby Duggar, Joanna Forsyth, Johanna Duggar, Ginger Duggar Vuolo, and Jordan Duggar. Jana, escorted down the aisle by her father Jim Bob Duggar, wore an off-the-shoulder ivory satin ball gown and entered the hymn, Holy, Holy, Holy. After the couple exchanged traditional vows and lit a unity candle, they celebrated with their guests at a reception featuring a meal prepared by the groom's family, which included chicken, green beans, mashed potatoes, rolls, and coleslaw. Dessert was a 3-tier cake with lemon raspberry filling, accompanied by cupcakes. A brother-in-law of Jana's emceed the post-wedding activities, which included interactive games and heartfelt toasts. The evening concluded with the couple's first dance and Jana's bouquet toss. How did Jana Duggar and Steven Wisman meet? Steven Wisman, a Nebraska resident living with his parents and siblings, initially met Jana several years ago through their families. The Wismans would travel and sing. I remember them coming to our home, probably 13 or so years ago, and they ended up getting snowed in here, which hardly ever happens in Arkansas, Jana told People magazine. I remember just playing games late into the night, doing puzzles together until the snow melted off, and they were able to travel back home. I don't really remember Steven that well because I'm older than him and so he was not at all on my radar, she added. Counting on, alum Jana Duggar plans to move to Nebraska after her wedding. Jana Duggar and Steven Wisman are thrilled to start their next chapter together and finally live in the same state. Jana will move to Nebraska after the wedding to join Steven, who works in the irrigation system installation business as well as in sandblasting and painting. It's great. We've been working, he has a little house we bought that we've been fixing up and getting pulled together, and so that's been fun, Jana said. Blushing bride Jana Duggar marries Steven Wisman in Arkansas wedding with 500 guests as bride gushes nuptials were, dream come true. Plus, more on their love story. Counting on's Jana Duggar tied the knot with Steven Wisman in a classic Arkansas wedding in front of 500 guests. Their marriage comes after only being engaged for 2 months, and the bride gushed that walking down the aisle was a dream come true. Jana and Steven shared their nuptials on August 15 in front of 500 guests. Speaking to People about her big day, Jana said she never thought it would come, but now it's something she's always dreamt of. I think it is one of those things that all girls envision someday, she told the outlet. For me, it felt like, okay, it's never coming, but now it's starting to sink in. Reality is starting to set in. And I'm like, wow, this truly is something that I've dreamed of, she continued. And just to see it coming about is incredible and kind of hard to believe. It's a dream come true. Similar to Jana's large family, Steven is one of 13 siblings, and having both families celebrate their love is important to the reality star. Coming from 2 bigger families, we love to be able to get together and celebrate moments like these, she told the outlet. And so to have all of them there, it just means a lot. The pair have been dating for years but have kept their relationship private, including their engagement, which reportedly took place on June 15. Just last week, fans speculated she was engaged after they spotted a diamond ring on her ring finger in a photo with her brother, John. While they recently took their relationship to the next level, the U.S. Sun obtained documents that claimed the two had taken out a marriage license on Wednesday, August 14. The documents listed the couple's personal information, including their names, ages, parents, and birthplaces. Love off the radar. In her interview with People, Jana revealed she'd known Steven for over a decade as the families knew each other growing up. However, Steven wasn't a love interest until years later when they reconnected after Jana's brother, Jeremiah, married Steven's sister, Hannah. I remember them, the Wismans, coming to our home, probably 13 or so years ago, and they ended up getting snowed in here, which hardly ever happens in Arkansas, Jana remembered. I don't really remember Steven that well because I'm older than him and so he was not at all on my radar. However, the two eventually dated on and off, and when they finally rekindled, Jana remembered thinking, what are we doing? We still enjoy each other. We still really appreciate each other.